folks, today we're here with Leo. He is from Osceola Public Schools here just south of, well, my studio here in Orlando downtown. As you know, what we've done this year is we're focusing on, well, actually the people behind cleaning. You know, the show is called Beyond Clean with Dave, right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm not doing the cleaning. It is my show, but it is going to be about you today. So you're on the hot seat, not me.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Just want to make sure you got that right.
Yes, sir.
Leo has been working with the public schools here. He's going to talk to you about what he's done. But folks, what I want you to understand is that we do more than clean a toilet, mop a floor, wash windows. That's what they always ask, do we wash windows? Yes, we do. But we do a lot of that. We really are people behind, and so I think that's what this series is about. Leo, enough of me talking. Tell the audience who you are, kind of get them familiar with, who is Leo?
Yes, good morning. Good morning, everybody. My name is Leo Acevedo. I'm from Ponce, Puerto Rico. I currently work for the school district of Osceola County. I've been there for the last 18 years, and I'm a custodial foreman in the county.
Okay, so now you didn't start as a custodian in Puerto Rico, I don't think.
No, sir, no. Basically, I moved here in 1998. And my story goes back to the mid-90s when I got married and when we have our first kid, my daughter. We moved here because I have a special needs girl. And she was born in Puerto Rico. And she went through a little bit of a stress when she was born. And because of that stress, you know, she had the umbilical cord wrapped around her neck.
So we're talking about stress at childbirth.
At childbirth,
okay.
Yes. And because of that, she didn't develop the way that any normal kid will.
So the umbilical cord actually was cutting off her oxygen?
The oxygen, yes. And
okay.
Because of that lack of oxygen that she had, she was not able to develop normally like any other kid. So she was not able to walk or talk. But then, you know, when all these situations start to happen, and we have those bad news from the doctors, right, then that's when we decide to come to the United States.
That's when you search and you're going to deal with it, and life is going to go on. Now, yeah. What are we going to do?
What are we going to do? At the time, the retail store that I was working, they used to have 115 stores through Puerto Rico and the United States. So I was transferred to one of the stores here in Florida.
So everything's still going to be okay. You're being transferred. Yeah. You can take your life.
Yeah.
You can find help for your daughter.
Yeah. I was transferring over with some sense of security that I have a job waiting for me over there.
Everything's good
because
still.
After all, you know, we all need a job. But sadly, when I came over here, and I report to the store, the first thing they told me is, I don't know who you are, from where are you coming from? I say, well, I come from this store. I was transferred here. This is my paperwork. And when they called down to Miami, you know, apparently my paperwork never reached human resources in Miami. So they have no idea that I was transferring over. And I was already qualified as a manager at the time, so I was ready to run a store. But at that time, I was not looking for any position. I was just looking for the work to do. I say, even if it's part-time, full-time, whatever you have available, I need to work. But sadly, they didn't have anything for me. So from that point on, I said, well, let me just go and find another job. An opportunity came along to open another brand new school. This time it was K through 8 school. So one of my supervisors, you know, told me, no, there's going to be another opportunity to learn something new and go to an even bigger school. And I said, well, if I get the opportunity to do so, I would love to learn. So I have a very good mentor. His name was Nathan Butler. He was the person who put me under his wings and teach me everything I know. And he was a very, very humble, a very knowledgeable person. And I learned so much, and I have so much respect for that gentleman. So he showed me everything that I know. So he gave me the opportunity to go move into this new school. So it was a whole new project because it was brand new. There's no furniture, there's no nothing in the school.
There's no bad habits already there.
No bad habits, nothing.
That's every custodian's dream.
Yeah. I got a brand spanking new school. So everything is new, everything is perfect. So I went through the process with the administration. She gave me the opportunity to hire my own staff. She empowered me to do so. So I went through the process. I got the resumes, I called the people, and I picked the first 2 persons that I was able to hire. I handpicked them, and I run the information through them, and they say, if you like them, if you agree, man, we're hired them. So they went through the process, everything checked out with them, so they were hired. So I took up upon the challenge, and the school was released from the construction company. So they told us, it's all yours now, set it up. So Mr. Butler and some other folks from the maintenance department, they came over and they started helping us. And the school was already done. The floor was finished already. So we have to start putting all the furniture and everything together, all the books. Then all of the supplies start to come in, and we have to start to organize the custodial closets, my supply room, helping the administration to set up, get all the offices ready. A lot of the furniture came in boxes.
Yeah, I don't think people appreciate what it takes to put it.
Well, yeah.
I have been there with you. I've never been to one in your, but I've been there in several schools. It's a challenge.
It's a challenge, and we work long days and long nights just to get it done, because as you know, the summertime, it's a fight against time, because you have X amount of time to get the school ready for the next year, and we have a deadline that we have to get everything up and running. And thanks to a lot of people who came from the district and helped us, we put it all together. And the day of the open house, that was the proudest day that I remember that I have, when all those kids and all those families came to the brand new school, looking forward to learn the school and see the school and to be there. And we say, well, all this hard work we have done for all these months is really worth it.
You kind of had a stuffed chest that day.
Yeah, we did. We all did. It was only the 3 of us, and we did work there like we were the sheriff in town. It was a good experience.
And that's the thing is we do, I like that you said that.
Yeah.
We do take pride in what we do.
Yes, we do. We always do. And it doesn't matter what you do in life, but as long as you love what you do, and be proud of it, that's the main point. You always like what you're doing, and be proud in everything you do.
I think the whole thing is, folks, is what you've heard from Leo is very much like you do from a lot of people that we associate with. One of the things at Beyond Clean with Dave is I want to highlight people like Leo, your family issues, the trials and tribulations.
Yep.
This is what makes us. Doesn't what makes us special,
yes.
It's just what makes us. And when you're looking at that next person that you associate with, maybe it's the school custodian, maybe it's the cafeteria lady, doesn't matter who, always remember that we are people, and it's that human struggle,
yes.
that human strife, that also makes the reward.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's the point that we want to make today.
We're all humans after all, and those things that we have in our personal life sometimes are the fuel and the motivation that we all need to move forward and make it better for everybody.
And I think that's the whole message that we want to get across now. If you've paid attention to our shows, we have these, well, I don't know, we've got probably 60 plus shows. Take a look back at those. Those are all on beyondcleanwithdave.com. You can go to any one of those shows, look at something there, be inspired by those. Hey, you know what? I'm always looking for the next person to take that hot seat away from Leo.
Okay.
He'll be glad to give it up.
Oh, yeah.
So, the thing is, go to the website, go to our Facebook page, like and share us there. We've now got Twitter, we've got YouTube videos. Folks, we're all over that social media, just like you are. You probably have heard about my 3 words. I think you heard a lot of them from Leo today. Healthy, positive, and proactive. There's not 3 better words that I know
yes.
to actually, that exemplifies a good custodian. Leo, thank you for your time today.
Thanks for having me. And,
Yeah, right. I had to pull him with, like this to get him here.
Yeah, and thank you so much for everything that Jim and Sager has done for us. You, as training, helping us tremendously, and we're looking forward to have this beautiful relationship that we have for many, many more years to go. So,
yeah, what he's
thank
talking
you so
about.
much.
Yeah, what he's talking about is I went and did a class with some of his people on propane burners. So, hey, at least maybe I'll get to go back. Hey,
of course.
You never know.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway,
Always welcome.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you,
We'll
guys.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye. Yeah.